When we hear the official narrative, it is often said that China's first atomic bomb was developed entirely independently under Mao Zedong's leadership. But the historical reality is far more complex and involves international science, Soviet and French assistance, and strategic alliances with Third World countries. 1. Early foundations, 1947 to 1951. During and after World War II, the Republic of China Rock remained internationally recognized, allowing its students to legally study abroad, among them Yang Chengzong attended the prestigious Curie Institute in Paris, studying under Ernst Joliot Curie and gaining advanced expertise in radiochemistry. By 1951, he returned to China equipped not only with knowledge but also with the instruments, radium standards, and professional contacts that would later prove essential for nuclear research. At the same time, Jin Sanqiong, another pioneering figure, collaborated with French scientists, acquiring radium sources, counters, and technical guidance. These early international connections provided more than just scientific tools. They also gave Chinese negotiators credibility in dealings with the Soviet Union. This approach, sometimes referred to as the Banner Strategy, involved leveraging foreign relationships and technical contacts to strengthen China's bargaining position in acquiring nuclear technology and training from other countries. 2. Soviet support. 1950s. From the early 1950s, the USSR supplied China with nuclear textbooks, experimental data, and uranium mining technology. By 1955, Soviet experts helped build experimental reactors and particle accelerators in China and trained Chinese scientists. This foundational support was essential even after the Sino-Soviet split in 1959–1960. When Soviet experts withdrew, the infrastructure and knowledge they left behind enabled China to continue independently. 3. Third World channels. Algeria and France. France conducted its first nuclear test, codenamed Gerbois Blue, on February 13, 1960. At the Saharan Military Experiment Center near Regain in French Algeria. This marked the beginning of France's nuclear weapons program. Between 1960 and 1966, France conducted a total of 17 nuclear tests in Algeria, including 4 atmospheric and 13 underground tests. These tests resulted in significant radioactive fallout, affecting local populations and the environment. Algeria gained independence from France on July 5, 1962, following the signing of the Evian Accords and a subsequent referendum. In December 1958, during the Algerian War of Independence, the People's Republic of China (PRC), the communist government that controlled mainland China since 1949, distinct from the Republic of China government in Taiwan, became the first non-Arab country to recognize the provisional government of the Algerian Republic (GPRA), offering diplomatic support. The two countries established formal diplomatic relations on December 20, 1958. Prior to Algeria's independence, this early PRC-Algeria relationship created a potential third-party channel for technical knowledge. Algeria inherited some French nuclear facilities and personnel, and its socialist-leaning politics made collaboration or observation possible. Well, the PRC could not directly access France's nuclear secrets. Its ties with Algeria may have allowed it to observe test sites, gather intelligence, or interact with remaining experts, partially offsetting the withdrawal of Soviet support after the Sino-Soviet split. Additionally, many Chinese scientists contributing to the PRC's program had previously received education or training under the ROC, which had opened international study channels before 1949. These combined factors: Soviet support, ROC-era education, And third world channels like Algeria enabled the PRC to successfully develop its first atomic bomb. 4. The first bomb, October 16, 1960, China detonated its first atomic bomb at Lop Nor, Xinjiang, on October 16, 1964. Its success was not solely the result of Mao Zedong's leadership. Rather, it depended on a complex interplay of factors. Foundational nuclear physics, discovered in Europe and the United States, provided the essential scientific basis. China's nuclear program was enabled early on by their overseas international recognition, which allowed students like Yang Chengzong to study legally abroad at the Curie Institute in Paris, gaining advanced radiochemistry knowledge and key scientific contacts. These early connections, combined with Soviet textbooks, reactor designs, uranium exploration methods, and expert guidance, as well as indirect French scientific relationships and Third World intermediaries like Algeria, strengthened China's negotiating position and technical capacity domestically. Massive mobilization established research institutes, uranium processing facilities, and trained scientists such as Jin Sanqiong and Yang Chengzong. The convergence of international scientific knowledge, early Iraq-enabled foreign education, foreign assistance, intermediary channels, and domestic engineering and organizational capacity made China's nuclear breakthrough possible. 5. Lessons on narrative and memory. Interestingly, many people today, including international observers, still believe the fully independent narrative, partly because the original witnesses from France, the USSR, and Third World allies are gone, and Chinese propaganda continues to shape perceptions globally. This highlights how historical memory and information control shape our understanding of pivotal events.